Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Thanks to the incredible support I gained in my last video, I decided to make this one too. Actually no, that was a joke. I would have made this video anyway. Now, this isn't a video of me getting into the #1 guild, but it is a video about how I helped the guild get into the top 10 guilds. Let me explain. This all started around 1 month ago, after I first joined bedwarspractice.club. This was when I wanted to get into a guild, considering I thought it would be cool being in a top guild. Now, basically, if you don't know what a guild is, I'm just going to give you a brief overview. A guild is basically a group of people in a certain Minecraft server that can communicate with each other via typing in guild chat and whatnot. Joining a guild is a great way to connect with a group of people rather than just adding them on your friends list. The group of people I was trying to join was a group of players in the Gamer Guild. This guild was at the top of the leaderboards when it came to guilds. Also, joining would help me talk to better players, which would make me a much more well-known community member. So, I had a two-step plan. Number 1, play a lot and get noticed. Number 2, join the guild. But if all that didn't work, then I would have trained in the sunset and made an anime return, becoming a greater member of the server than ever before. But I would prefer my two-step process. On the 16th of July was when I started to look into guilds. This was also a few days after I joined the official bedwarspractice.club Discord server. I started just looking at each of the top guilds that I could find players in. By this I mean I would go through the leaderboards and see which players are in which guild, and eventually I landed in a guild called Zero, which is a pretty good guild, but from that point I knew I wanted to be in the Gamer Guild, which is the top guild holding the majority of the current leaderboard players. By the way, the weighted wins leaderboard doesn't work anymore. Okay, well, it's kind of funny that I just said that, because by the time I made the script, like a day later or something, that's when they fixed the weighted wins leaderboard. So just for the point of this video, I didn't really look at the weighted wins leaderboard because this was also like 2 months ago when it was still broken. So yeah, just ignore all of this. After checking the info of the Gamer Guild by doing /ginfogamer, I found a Discord server link. So of course, I joined the server. Now because I don't want to reiterate the same point I made in my last video, I'm just going to play a clip from it right now. I first joined the guild's Discord right when I started my quest for 41 levels in a week. Once I joined the community, I wanted to be known for something that would stand out from all the other random people joining. So after realizing how it's not too hard to get into the Gamer Guild, I just needed to get noticed. After making my application and talking to people, I ended up getting a spot in Gamer2, which is Gamer's second guild, which holds the #1 player for a reason I will elaborate later. And by later, I mean in a different video. As you can see, this is how I got into Gamer2. And this is the video I'm talking about when I was talking about iGlocks being in Gamer2. So, a few days after I joined the Gamer2 guild, I noticed that the guild was only a few hundred GEXP away from a clean 100,000. This was the same week that Unlucky was grinding his 40 stars, and was also the same week that I was grinding my 41 stars. I have a great video on that. I spent more than 100 hours making that, so please just check it out, because it would mean so much to me. So with the help of Unlucky, we were able to grind it out for the last few hundred GEXP and get 100,000 GEXP. But right before we got the 100,000 GEXP, one of the worst things possible that could have happened actually happened. You didn't leave a like and subscribe to the Rarme YouTube channel. I spent hours making these videos, and one single like could create a snowball effect in the YouTube algorithm, resulting in 100 more views. Who knows? Also, comment something random or something funny if you're seeing this. Anyway, the real bad thing that happened was that you didn't join my Discord server. The guild had 99,997 GEXP, so I'd have to do something clutch to end up with the perfect 100,000 GEXP. Luckily, I had something going for me. Now it is time to explain the GEXP system and how you obtain GEXP for your guild. So basically, every 3 EXP you get translate to 1 GEXP, rounding down, meaning that if you get 60 EXP from winning a game of Pearl Fight or something like that, then you will get 20 GEXP. And if you get 70 EXP, then you will get 23 rather than 23.3 or 24. But the problem with this is that if you get 56, then you won't get 19 or 18.6. Instead, you will get a whopping 18. This means that the people in Gamer2 gain 300,000 normal EXP, which is equivalent to 60 levels. But this is generously low considering the rounding fiasco, which would equate to around 22.5 thousand more EXP, or 4 more levels, and a half. But in reality, the number is probably much higher than that because of quests. Whenever you complete a quest, you get a lot of EXP, but you don't get any GEXP. which means that the total amount of levels needed for 100,000 GXP is probably higher. Now realistically, I could estimate the amount of levels gained based on the average weekly EXP, the average player activeness, and the player base, and the amount of stars gained in a week, but that just seems like more troubles than it was. 31 levels. But anyway, as I was saying, we were 3 GXP away from 100k, meaning I only needed 15 regular EXP to get that perfect 3 GXP. And if you watch my other videos, you know about block sumo. So I could get 3 kills and then just die, and then 100,000 GXP, perfect, beautiful, video over. Which is what I did, but unfortunately, even though I told people in the guild not to play games while I was doing this, Unlucky still gained 20 GXP, giving us 100,020 GXP. This is my reaction.
Someone firetrucked up the perfect 100k by getting 60 XP. I'm so salty. I even played block sumo to ensure I could get the right XP from kills and everything. LOL. My bad. It was 99,997 and I made sure to get 2 kills in block sumo and die so we would hit 100k on the dot, but Unlucky had the award. That was probably me. Ulmo. Welp, there is always 200k I guess, sob.
As you could tell, it was very emotional and heartbreaking. And once that happened, Gamer1, the owner of the Discord server and the guild, posted about 100,000 GEXP in the announcements channel. My plan at that point was to stay in Gamer2 Guild until I got invited to Gamer, although this wasn't my plan forever, so I decided to keep grinding. During that same week, I got all my 41 stars in a week, which would equate to about 68,000 GXP, right? Well, not really. While bridging is really good for getting EXP quickly, it is not known for getting GXP, probably because you actually get absolutely no GXP from completing bridges, and because of this, only 16 out of 41 levels actually helped the guild out of all of that. Only about 12 were not directly affected by quests, considering that the quest that week, so I did all of the daily quests and all the weekly quests, probably gave me a total of like 4 levels or something. Plus, the slight annoyance of the fact that GXP is rounded down, meaning that week I got the guild 20,000 EXP, which is about 1/5 of the EXP gained by Gamer2 that week, considering we had 100,000 GXP on the 18th, and on the 23rd, the guild had 211,000 GXP. Now, you might be wondering why Gamer has a second guild. Well, for 2 reasons. One, so they can fit more people into their community, considering spots in Gamer Guild was tight, considering you only fit 50 people in the guild. And 2, they wanted to dominate the GEXP leaderboard, not just be at the top, but just completely dominate it. On bedwarspractice.club, if you put in the command /gtop, it will show you a list of the top 10 guilds in accordance to GEXP. On the top of the list, you can see the Gamer Guild, of course, with a staggering 4 million GEXP. 4 million! That's over 1,200 levels gained in that guild, which is 4 times the amount of levels that the top player has. Here's the guild hitting 4 million GXP, recorded by yours truly, if you even care. Also, iGlox hasn't even been in Gamer from the start, and still isn't to this day. The second place guild has much less GXP, with around 2.4 million GXP, which is about 750 levels. Add in the guild with the third most GXP with 1.94 million, and that's another 600 levels. Combining the top 3 guilds gives more levels than all the leaderboard players combined. 4th place has around 1 million, as does 5th. 6th place has around 750k, 7th has less, and so on until 10th place, which has 563,000 GXP. Now, of course, these are the leaderboards of today, the 20th of August, not when Gamer was going for the top 10. And before, you didn't need 500,000 GXP to get into the top 10. Back then, you only needed 400,000, which is what we were going for. With the help of the #1 player, the 1st and 2nd place record holders for stars in a week, and around 40 other members that were also committed to the leaderboard goal, or just wanted a higher chance of getting to Gamer, this is what happened. Finally, Gamer2 reached the leaderboard. After this, I felt like my mission was over and I wanted to get into the Gamer Guild, which RY Gamer1 let me. He said that Gamer2 was still grinding for second, but I thought, that's crazy. So I helped the guild hit 4 million GEXP, and then one day, I decided to go back on my decision and go back to Gamer2. I decided that I had so many fun memories in Gamer2, and even though Gamer is the top guild, Gamer2 still held a special place in my heart, a place that I wanted to stay. Also, I wanted to help them get second so I could make another update video if that actually happens. When that actually happens. Once again, please like and subscribe because these videos take hours to make. Watch my latest video because that video took over 100 hours. Join my Discord server, follow my socials in the description, and cue the epic outro.
Hey, let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. Go! She really wanna pop me. Go! Just know that you will never flop me. And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. Go! You ain't never gonna stop me.